Number 18, Sarah Pereira. Number 20, Melanie Villegas. And number 24, Melanie Pereira. Their coaches, Brady Martinez and Viviana Tantoa.
I see there's lineup.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this broadcast of Garces Memorial Sportsnet here on the Garces Athletics YouTube channel. I am Sports Director Trevor Horn, and here for a special occasion is a varsity soccer doubleheader here at Sam Tobias Field against Lindsay High School. First up, the Rams, the girls, set to take on the Cardinals here in the home opener for the Rams. Last Thursday, Garces started the season with a 2-1 loss on the road at Redwood High School in Visalia. Stevie Reynolds off the assist from Gabby Guerrero. The only goal and assist for the Rams last week. But here we are, Sam Tobias Field. Great day, 70 degrees, cloudy, just a slight wind. Excited to have you guys along here with us. We're going to get this thing started here. Stevie Reynolds at the pitch. Let's go over the starting lineups. First for Lindsay. At goalie, number 1, Nicole Barrientos. Number 2, Gabby Leon, midfielder. Number 5, Bianca Valdez, defense. Number 6, Alexis Leon. Number 9, Jasmine Torres. Number 10, Maria Rangel. Number 12, Isabella Duran. Number 13, Desiree Adame, Number 18, Lucero Herrera. Number 20, Melanie Villegas. And number 24, Melanie Pereira. And the starting lineup for your Garces Rams. At striker, number 2, Captain Stevie Reynolds. Captain, number 5, midfielder Gabby Guerrero. Number 12, Sophia Kritichek. At right side wing, number 14, Eva Kyorkian. The ball goes out of bounds. Number 1, defender Olivia Anton Giovanni. At left wing, number 15, Maya Sikwamani. At midfielder, number 24, Indiana Chambers. At defender, number 3, Lola Rebuck. Defender, number 4, Michaela Chapman. And defender, number 11, Isabella Petrina. Those are the starting lineups here for you in the first half. The boys will be ready to come back. Excuse me about that camera angle.
We'll start right after this one. Tentatively scheduled for 6 o'clock. Excited to have you guys along here for this varsity doubleheader. This doesn't happen very often, but you know what? A lot of things that are happening this spring have never happened before, so we're happy to have you along with you this afternoon here at Sam Tobias Field. This is the third installment of Garces Memorial Sportsnet. Last week, the boys' soccer home opener was our first live broadcast. As the Rams have a nice shot on goal there. Great save for Lindsay's goalkeeper as we get the ball back to midfield now. The Rams opened up last week at home against Redwood 4-0. Alex Olivia 2 goals. Elijah Topala and Fletcher Bank both had goals of the boys moved 2-0 overall this season. And then last Friday, our football home opener. Rousing success for the Rams. A 43-6 victory over Tulare Union. Travis Pluggy. Another nice shot on goal for the Rams. Goes just right. Travis Pluggy, 153 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. And Lauren Johnson to Zion Hall. And a 53-yarder to Don D'Amato, along with rushing touchdowns by Ian Jernigan, Julian Smith, and Jelani Smith, a pick 6. And can't forget, tonight you'll see him here on the soccer field. Abraham Gonzalez with a school record 52-yard field goal for the Rams in the victory. Ooh, that one looked like it was just about to go in. Rams will remain in possession as the ball goes back out of bounds. Garces with the ball one more time. Another nice shot on goal for Garces, but to no avail. But the Rams are definitely holding their own. That was Indiana Chambers, the midfielder there, with the shots that sailed just high for Garces. It is nice when you can hear our parents say it is good to be back. It is great to have you guys all back with us. Whether you're watching us live here on YouTube, you're watching the replay, or if you're on the stands tonight. Glad to have you guys all around for athletics back here at Memorial High School. Ball will go back to Lindsay's possession. If you guys think you're seeing double, you're not. Garces is in the dark tops with the white lettering. Lindsay in the white tops, green lettering. Both teams wearing green shorts today. So Garces is in the home green tops. Garces moving right to left on your screen. Lindsay moving left to right here in the first half. Stevie Reynolds with the ball now. Ball sails out of bounds. We'll be going back to Lindsay. All right, first half here, we're about 5 minutes into this one. Still scoreless between Garces and Lindsay this afternoon. For the first half of this varsity doubleheader, first up, obviously you see here is the girls. The Rams hosting the Cardinals out of Lindsay High School. Lindsay 2-0 on this young season. The Rams are 0-1 after falling in the season opener. Nice look here for the Rams. Sails just right off the outside of the goalpost. But again, ladies and gentlemen, the offense for Garces doing some work today. Ball sails out of bounds. Garces ball, Olivia Anton Giovanni with the throw into Stevie Reynolds. Back to Anton Giovanni, Reynolds with the ball once again, number 2 there in the middle. Nice shot there, Seals just right, but you can tell that the offense for Garces is really starting to feel this one. They're really taking some shots. Head coach Caitlin Whitwer really showing some offensive force here for her girls, starting off early here for the Rams. Ball sails out of bounds on that kick, and it will go back to Lindsay. Busy week here on campus for Garces. Softball team is in a doubleheader with Taft just down the hill here on campus. The Rams after one lead, the Wildcats 3-1. Tomorrow, swim team will host Tulare Union at 2:30. Dive, and then swim will start at 3 o'clock. Baseball season opener against El Diamante at 4 o'clock here on campus. And both the boys and girls golf teams are on the road in Lancaster tomorrow. Yesterday, the girls tennis team that advanced to Division I finals last season defeated Bakersfield Christian in a coastal scoring match. With Bakersfield Christian, the Rams outscored the Eagles 140-40 with freshman Jocelyn Sala and Kelsey Abraham both going undefeated in straight sets in their singles matches. Great showing. The Rams will be back in action. And girls tennis against Redwood on Thursday here at home, while the boys will open their regular season also on Thursday in Visalia at Redwood. Possession now for the Rams. Olivia Anton Giovanni with a kick from the corner. Rams retain possession after that header. Maybe Kyorkian. Another shot on goal. Hits the upright. If this was football, that would still be no good. Ball still barely across midfield here in the opening 10 minutes of this first half for Lindsay. So defense and offense both working well for Garces. Still no goal, but here we go. Nice shot there. And we have our first goal of the day for Garces. Number 14.
Garces, goal!
Number 15, Maya Sinkwamani with the goal, and the Rams are now up 1-0 here, 10 minutes into the first half. Great look there for Garces. As I was alluding to earlier, the Rams really playing well offensively, getting a lot of good shots there, and finally the one finally gets in the back of the net by Maya Sinkwamani. Great look there, and just one defender in front of her. Scores the goal, and the Rams take their first lead of the season, 1-0 here. Minute number 10 here against Lindsay in the home opener for your Rams. I am Trevor Horn, the sports information director here at Garces Memorial High School. Happy to have you along here on Garces Memorial Sportsnet, here on our Garces Athletics YouTube page. Rams are up 1-0. Over the Lindsay Cardinals.
little get to know you from Maya Sinkalani. 11th grader. She's been playing soccer since she was 7. Says she just wants to win and have fun this season. Loves being one of 2 lefties on the team this year. And her favorite soccer moment here at Garces. Scoring 2 goals against PHS.
And now she's got one here against Lindsay tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Indiana Chambers with another nice shot on goal. Ball remains in Garces' possession. Reynolds trying to get out of the defense. First time the ball is crossed more than 5 yards into past midfield for Lindsay. Great showing so far for Garces here in the home opener.
Sorry about the technical difficulties. We have those all figured out here. One-man band here during the week. Excited to have a full director crew for our football games. Diane Oliveris and Krishna, her husband. Rodriguez. That was her maiden name when we used to work together at the Big Soul Californian. This week on the call for football against St. Francis, Saturday at 5 p.m. here. Garces Memorial Sportsnet will be Vance Palm, the venerable Vance Palm, along with my partner from last week, Matt Alvarez, 2 longtime collaborators. Worked many, many years together in broadcasting. Excited to have them both along for this game against St. Francis out of La Cañada down off the 210. That game will kick off at 5 o'clock. Pregame show for football brought to you by Pav Solar will begin at 5 p.m. on Saturday. Here we are with Garces girls soccer leading 1-0. Stevie Reynolds with a nice shot on goal. Right to the goalkeeper, so it remains 1-0 Garces. Another good look there for the Rams. Another save for Lindsay's goalkeeper. Ball still at midfield for the Rams. Trying to tack on a second goal here in the first half. We're 15 minutes here into this first half, and Garces leads Lindsay 1-0 as varsity doubleheader. Boys coming up right after this one. Tentatively scheduled for 6 o'clock. May run a little bit longer than that. Great to have Lindsay here for both of these varsity matches this evening here at Sam Tobias Field. Lindsay with the ball, trying to look for their first solid offensive possession. No shots on goal. Haven't even gotten it within 10 meters. Solid showing for Garces' team so far. A team that finished 6-13 overall last year, 1-9 in Southwest Yosemite League play. Opened up the season with a 2-1 loss last Thursday at Redwood, but here at home in front of the fans, Rams really controlling the ball in every facet so far here in the first half. Another shot on goal for Garces goes just right. One nothing lead for Garces here over Lindsay in the home opener for the girls team and this varsity doubleheader. A little get to know ya for some of the starters here for Garces. Stevie Reynolds, number 2, still just a junior, now in her 3rd year as a starter. She's been playing soccer for 11 years. The ball inside. Nice defense there from Lindsay. Her sport icon is Abby Wambesh. Her goal this season is to score a lot of goals and win a lot of games for Garces here in this young season. Abby Wambach, one of the best soccer players in U.S. history, is an icon. Is Stevie's icon. She says her strength is her speed, strength, scoring ability. Favorite soccer moment was freshman year, going to the championships in their first tournament and winning the most valuable player. Just shows you how skilled of a soccer player Stevie Reynolds is. Now in her junior year for Garces. Ball still here at midfield. And once again, Garces' defense comes up big, but here you go, Lindsay with the first chance for a shot on goal. And it goes just outside, just over the top. Nice shot there by Lindsay, but to no avail. Garces with possession here at midfield. Trying to tack on a second goal here. Now halfway through the first half, still 1-0 Garces. Standing here in front of the press boxes. Well, we can see him right here, ladies and gentlemen. Gino LaCava, our athletic director, loves the Rams. Going in between soccer and softball today. That's going to be the norm here for the next month and a half, ladies and gentlemen, where you're going to see a lot of things you don't normally see because soccer normally a winter sport. This is the normal season of sport for softball and baseball, but not football or soccer. So you've got a lot of teams sharing a lot of different facilities, and we're going to have a lot of games, a lot of different activities all going on at once, which is not a bad thing, especially after the last 12 months of nothing. We're excited to have anything and to have as much as we have right now. We are completely excited to be able to do that. Offer our parents a chance to come and watch their kids play. Chance for our student athletes to compete for the school they love. If Garces is somewhere that you are contemplating your junior high student or high school student, check out our website, garces.org. Hit the admissions tab. Look at everything that we're about. If it interests you, hit that inquiry tab. It's free of charge. It just gives us an idea of who you are, contact you back, give you all the information that you need. Garces is a wonderful campus here. Would love to have you guys aboard. Contact our admissions director, Eric Coleman. Email him at ecoleman@garces.org. And we thank you guys for joining in to this Garces Memorial Sportsnet presentation here on the Garces Athletics YouTube page. As Stevie Reynolds with a nice shot off the lefty. Sales. But again, the Rams really controlling the possession here in the first half against the Lindsay Cardinal, a team that's 2-0 coming in. Rams 0-1. Looking for that first win here in the home opener. No soccer next week because of spring break, but they'll come back into action after we get back. The only sporting event going on next week will be the football game, April 3rd, Saturday at 5 p.m. against Sierra Canyon. Another shot there by Stevie Reynolds. Sierra Canyon's football team, ranked in the top 10 in the state. Number 3 by Cal Preps, number 7 by Cal High. They'll be coming here to Sam Tobias Field in a week and a half. This weekend will be St. Francis High School. Kickoff, 5 o'clock. Same time next Saturday for the football team. Boys soccer coming up right after this one is over this evening. The boys will be back in action April 13th at home against Paraclete. Same team the football team will be playing on April 9th. Catholic High School at Lancaster. Next time you can see the girls in action, April 6th at home against St. Joseph out of Santa Maria. That one will start at 4:30. Girls will play the very next day up to Grapevine and Lebec at Fraser Mountain High School. And that one just off the pipe. Nice shot on goal there for the Rams. All right, the Rams with possession one more time here. Nice outlet here. Claire Banducci with the ball, but it sails just out of bounds, so the ball will go back to Lindsay's possession. Goal, Garces. Rams are now up 2-0. All righty, the Rams are now up 2-0. That was Indiana Chambers on the score, and the Rams are now up 2-0 with 14:18 left here in the first half. Great start to the home opener for Garces. little get to know you about Indiana Chambers. Just a freshman. She's been playing soccer for 8 years now. Abby Wambash. Also, her sports icon. Her goal this year just to grow together as a team and make the most out of this season. Another shot on goal there by Garces. Her favorite Garces soccer moment obviously came last week, playing in her first varsity soccer game. Here's a freshman. She gets her first goal of her young high school career to give the Rams a 2-0 lead against Lindsay here with 13:09 left in the first half. We got dignitaries in the press box now. Happy to have you guys along as the sun's starting to peek out of the clouds now. Great look at Bear Mountain. Tehachapi Hills look beautiful this afternoon. Clouds in the sky. Couldn't ask for much better soccer weather, especially with this as a sport being a winter sport. Much of the time it's evening soccer for varsity, 6 o'clock, cold kickoffs. You want your heaters and your blankets, and here we are, the beautiful spring afternoon as the Rams are once again in possession. Ball off to the left side. Let's take a look at one of our starters, Gabby Guerrero, number 20 today. Junior, she's been playing soccer since she was in kindergarten. Her sports icon is Mia Hamm. She just wants to win and be able to play clean soccer this year. And her favorite Garces soccer moment was beating Frontier 2-1 in overtime last season. Here we have the Rams up 2-0 against Lindsay here in the home opener. Stevie Reynolds with the ball. Sophia Elturk and Addie McMurtry up here today with head coach Hassan Halevi and our great PA announcer, Pete Loomy, joining me in the press box this afternoon for this varsity doubleheader as Garces takes on Lindsay. Glad to have the Cardinals here at Sam Tobias Field for this varsity doubleheader. Girls up 2-0 over the Cardinals with 10 minutes left here in the first half. Two goals scored today. First one by Maya Sequamani. Second one, freshman Indiana Chambers with her first varsity goal in high school and just her second game match of the year. Congratulations, Indiana Chambers. Love to see young freshmen competing, having fun, especially at the varsity level. Sophia Elturk would know something about competing as a freshman at the varsity level. Addie McMurtry, she would know something about competing as a freshman at the varsity level. It's a special occasion. Doesn't happen for everybody. Boys head coach Hassan Halevi up here in the press box with us now as he gets the boys ready for the 6 p.m. kickoff against Lindsay. We're glad to have you, Coach. Glad to have you and Coach Gauk here leading the Rams for the third season for you guys. Shortened season, but obviously you guys got some things going on. You're excited about it, 2-0. Yes. Tonight will be a big challenge against Lindsay. Always a formidable squad, exactly. It's nice to be able to have a doubleheader here. Thank you, Coach, for reminding me to do my job and update that scoreboard. The Rams are up 2-0 here with 10 minutes left here in the first half. Header there goes right over the goal. Nice look for the Rams. All right, Coach, good luck tonight. I believe that was it, number 8, Jessica Canfield on the header. The sailed just high. Ball back to midfield. Rams trying to open up the offense one more time here. Ball will go out of bounds. It will be a corner kick for Garces. Between the pipes today for Garces, sophomore Sophia Kurticek. Sophia's been playing soccer since she was kindergarten. Mia Hamm, also her favorite player. She just wants the team to grow closer. And her favorite moment is hanging out with the team on the buses on the way to games. Garces with possession, trying to get back in. The ball will sail out of bounds, and that'll be a throw-in for the Rams. Number 1, Olivia Anton Giovanni throws it in. I guess we want to rock, ladies and gentlemen. Rams trying to get anything here to get a third goal on the board before halftime. It's a 2-0 lead for Garces over Lindsay. With 6:50 left here in the first half, I'm Sports Information Director Trevor Horn here at Garces Memorial High School, live from Sam Tobias Field as the Garces girls varsity soccer team taking on Lindsay. Rams are up 2-0 in this varsity doubleheader. Down on our softball field, the Rams are defeating Taft 4-2. Sack fly by Leah Weber, top of the 4th. So we got a lot of action going on this week, like I said. Exciting time here at Garces to have all of our athletes back competing. Boys and girls water polo are in action on Thursday. It'll be the season opener for the girls. They're taking on Arroyo Grande. Those matches will all be played at Napomo High School, right in between Santa Maria and Arroyo Grande. The boys opened the season 10 days ago with a win over Arroyo Grande, 25-6. Girls have yet to be able to play a game just because the East Yosemite League decided not to. The other teams in the East Yosemite League, which are water polo teams compete in, chose not to play water polo this spring. So head coach Jason Gall, hard-pressed to find matches, especially since county restrictions keep us from going to Fresno or Clovis or down to Orange County, where most of the water polo is being played this spring. But he's doing a great job trying to get as many matches as possible to keep the Rams engaged. I apologize, we played Paso Robles 10 days ago and won that one for the boys 25-6, and the next 2 matches for the boys and girls will be against Arroyo Grande on Thursday out at Napomo High School, and then at home on senior night for our swim and water polo team on April 10th. Stevie Reynolds with a look. Kicks it out. Gabby Guerrero, the nice assist from Stevie Reynolds. And Gabby Guerrero with her first goal of the year gives Garces a 3-0 victory. So Stevie Reynolds can score and assist. And Gabby Guerrero, much like they did on the opposites last week against Redwood, with Stevie scoring on the sole goal last week, here it is, Gabby Guerrero scoring off the assist by Stevie Reynolds. And just like that, it's a 3-0 lead for Garces over Lindsay with 3:54 left here in the first half. prolific offensive scoring for the Rams thus far. So Gabby Guerrero now with her first goal of the season. Indiana Chambers with her first goal in high school as a freshman. And Maya Sequamani got the Rams on the board first here in the first half, as we now have a 3-0 lead for Garces over Lindsay in this home opener. Reynolds with the ball one more time. Nice shot on goal there. And another nice save by Lindsay goalie Nicole Barrientos. So here we are, 3 minutes left here in the first half, and the Rams with a commanding lead. Another nice shot there, this time by Blakely Chapman. Goes just right, but it will remain Garces ball. Olivia Anton Giovanni with the ball at the corner kick. Ooh, nice corner kick there. Almost goes into the net off the deflection. Pete. All righty, here we go. Reynolds with the look one more time. Deflected. Long kick. Ooh, great save there by Barrientos for Lindsay. That likely would have been a 4-0 lead for Garces. But she was right there in the middle of the goal. The nice save. Beautiful afternoon here at Sam Tobias Field. I am Sports Information Director Trevor Horn here on Garces Memorial Sportsnet on our Garces Athletics YouTube channel. Happy to have you guys along here for the varsity soccer doubleheader as the Rams are hosting Lindsay. The boys will coming up right after this one, tentatively scheduled for 6 o'clock. But until then, we're going to enjoy the girls playing soccer here. Having a great first half here in extra time, leading 3-0. At halftime, we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to head over to the softball field and watch the Rams for a couple innings. We just got clearance for our basketball teams to begin practicing. I know Addie McMurtry is she's elated about that information. The Scholar Baller, the first team all area recipient last season in her senior year, looking to get on the hardwood one last time for the Rams. Saw head coach Lisa Marie Sanchez on our girls' side today. She was excited to be able to get the girls back into the gym. Head coach Brian Dignan starting to put together a pretty formidable schedule for the Rams on the boys' soccer side. Boys' basketball side. So it's nice that we finally got clearance for our indoor sports to begin going. Next thing we need to do is get the wrestling team going, and then we'll be square. Volleyball team has elected not to play Garces this year, and we'll gear up for a big fall coming up in 2021. Until then, all of our outdoor sports off and running. Everybody has either had their season opener or will. The girls' water polo team, like I said, in action at Napoleon High School against Arroyo Grande coming Thursday. Football team, dominating victory over Tulare Union last Friday, 43-6. They'll be at home again right here on Garces Memorial Sportsnet Saturday at 5 o'clock against St. Francis High School. They're out of the Pasadena area in La Cañada. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We are at halftime here at Sam Tobias Field. And what a first half for the Garces girls soccer team. A 3-0 lead over Lindsay. Goals by Gabby Guerrero, Maya Cinquamani, and Indiana Chambers. We're going to take a quick break for halftime, and we'll be back for the second half of action. Stick around. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half here. I am Sports Information Director Trevor Horn as the Garces girls soccer team hosting Lindsay here in the home opener for the Rams. A 3-0 lead for Garces, and the Rams are now moving left to right on your screen. In the green home tops with green bottoms. Lindsay wearing white tops, green lettering, green bottoms, moving right to left. Garces trying to go right back to action here to start the second half. Stevie Reynolds with the ball on the right side. Nice look inside. Nice deflection there for Lindsay. Ooh, nice shot on goal there. Sorry about the camera work, trying to pull out the roster at the same time. Maybe I should have my spotter here, Logan Wimbish, doing a little bit more work. But at least she doesn't have any talkies on with her today. It's a little bit windy this evening up here. Stevie Reynolds, a junior captain, with the ball one more time with a nice look, but it goes just right. Oh! Little collision there between Maya Sequamani. Maya scored the first goal of the game today early in the first half, and then freshman Indiana Chambers with her first varsity goal. And then third goal was an assist from Stevie Reynolds, Gabby Guerrero, for Gabby's first goal of the season, and the Rams are up 3-0 here in the second half. Thank you for joining us here on Garces Memorial Sportsnet, here on our Garces Athletics YouTube channel. Happy to bring you our first installment of Garces girls soccer this spring. To the Rams, lost their season opener last week on the road at Redwood. Alrighty, welcoming in the Lindsay boys soccer team as they'll be taking on the Rams this evening right after this one is over in this varsity doubleheader. The boys are 2-0 this season after defeating Golden West on the road 2-1 2 weeks ago. And then the home opener last Thursday against Redwood, a decisive 4-0 victory over the Rangers as Alex Halevi scored twice. Elijah Topola and Fletcher Bank both scored goals for the Rams as Brady Highfield had his first shutout of his career here at Garces. Highfield, the senior goalkeeper, headed to Westmont College. Hope he's going to take up surfing. Lola Wimbish over here going, oh yeah, you know he is. Because if you guys don't know Lolo, you should know who she is. She is a incredible water polo player here for Garces. Has to be over the moon excited about Thursday's competition against Royal Grande on the road at Napomo for the season opener for the girls. As that goal is offside, so that will not count. No goal, they said. Offsides on the Rams, so it will remain 3-0. But a season opener for the girls' water polo team. It's come quite late, but better late than never, right, Lolo? Oh, yeah. So it'll be exciting. Lolo has spent quite a bit of time in the pool. They had a scrimmage against PCHS 2 weeks ago. Last week, part of the girls' 400 free relay team notched a Valley automatic qualifying time. Lolo didn't even know that. That's why you know you're a good swimmer, when you just do things and you don't know how good you really are. But we all know how good she is. Another shot on goal for Garces, sails just right. But once again, the offense for the Rams dominating. Defense looks great. Lindsay's only had 2 shots on goal here now, 5 minutes into the first half. Ball will go back to Lindsay here. Once again, glad to have you guys aboard here on Garces Memorial Sportsnet. Thank you to those of you joining us live. If you're watching us on the replay, glad to have you guys along as well. Glad to be able to offer this service to you. All of our sponsors, you can see them over here on the board. Title sponsor this year is Pav Solar. Thankful for all of our sponsors this season to allow us to broadcast these games to those of you that can't come into the stadium for our sporting events this year. More than excited to be able to offer this to you. As Stevie Reynolds lines up for a penalty kick. No good, but does get in, and the Rams score one more time here off the deflection. Gabby Guerrero, I believe, there with her second goal of the game. So that was not an offsides for Lindsay, so it is now 4-1 Garces. So I apologize about that confusion on that goal for Lindsay. Sophia Kurticek with her first day at goal. And Lindsay gets a second goal here. And now it is 4-2 Rams lead. So a lot of offense here in the first 7 minutes of the first half. Lindsay with their first 2 goals. All right, a 4-2 lead for the Rams now. A lot of scoring here in the first 7 minutes of this second half. Gabby Guerrero with her second goal of the game for the Rams. Lindsay, after being shut out in the first half with only 2 shots on goal, now with 2 goals here in the first 7 minutes of the second half. Stevie Reynolds with the ball with the deflection. Oh, great look there for the Rams once again. But another nice stop by Barrientos, the goalkeeper tonight for Lindsay. Another thing about Lola Wimbush next to us, she's got her 2018 Junior Olympics sticker on her water bottle. If you guys don't remember, she got the wonderful opportunity to go to Spain, back to Barcelona 2 summers ago and compete. That was about a week before I took this job here at Garces Memorial. Very exciting time for her to be able to do something like that. Obviously, over the last 12 months, oh, great look there by Garces to no avail. The Rams offense keeps rolling, but we go back to Lola. When you think about, situations like that, how great of an opportunity is that? Because when you think about how much we've missed over the last 12 months, not be able to travel out of state, let alone overseas to Spain to be able to compete. Camera angle can't really get over to that right corner. We will fix that here heading into the boys' game. But it is Olivia Anton Giovanni with the corner kick right into the middle. Sails a bit far, but the Rams get the ball in the middle, jockeying for position, but nothing happening. Still remains Garces' possession. Ball sails just right. Another great look by the Rams. So they still lead 4-2 here, and the offense continues to put pressure on Lindsay's defense. We are about 9 minutes here into the second half, and Garces leads 4-2 here in the home opener for the Rams here at San Tobias Field. I am your sports information director, Trevor Horn. Glad to have you guys along here on Garces Memorial Sportsnet. Title sponsor Pav Solar for all of our sporting events this season and all of our sponsors. We thank you so much for allowing us to provide this opportunity to our student athletes and their families. For those that can't join us live here this season, but we are very fortunate, especially now that the county is moved into the red tier officially today. More than excited to be able to have probably 75 fans here in attendance today. We had about 300 fans in attendance on Friday at the football game. Likely going to be the same thing. We're going to see more fans come in tonight for the boys soccer game. Just excited to be able to have our student athletes competing once again after being left dormant for 12 months. Another corner kick for Garces. This one, again, nice look at the goal, but to no avail. If you're just joining us, this is a varsity soccer doubleheader as Garces taking on Lindsay in both games. Girls game started here at 4:30. Rams lead 4-2 with 10 minutes into the second half. And the boys will be up deck right after this one. Tentatively scheduled for 6, likely going to start around 6:15, 6:20. Happy to have you along. Softball team also in action. Down the hill, the Rams leading Taft, top of the 6, 5-3, in the first of a doubleheader down there in softball. So a lot of action here today. 2 soccer games, 2 softball games. Excited to have all this action. Tomorrow here on campus, swimming hosting Tulare Western, and baseball has their season opener against El Diamante on Thursday on campus. Girls tennis hosting Redwood. Friday, only day this week. No action on Garces after the girls tennis team defeated Bakersfield Christian yesterday. Saturday, football game, second game of the season for the Rams, hosting St. Francis from La Cañada. Rams are 1-0 after beating Tulare Union 43-6 last week. Another nice shot by the Rams, and once again, Gabby Guerrero with the hat trick, ladies and gentlemen. Her third goal of the game, second here in the first 11 minutes of the first half, and the Rams now have a 5-2 lead over Lindsay. So Gabby Guerrero coming to play today. A 5-3 lead. 5-2 lead, excuse me, for the Rams in this one. 3 goals tonight by Gabby Guerrero. Definitely having one of her better scoring outputs of her 3-year varsity career. Still just a junior. We got her for a whole another year next year. No seniors on roster for Garces this year. So what you see now, you're going to get next year as well, which is an exciting time. Nice stop there by Sophia Kurticek with the save off the free kick for Lindsay. If you're a parent of a young girls soccer player looking to play here at Garces, give us a look. Check out our website, garces.org. See what we're all about. If it interests you, go to the admissions tab. Hit that inquiry. Let us know a little bit about you. Let our admissions director, Eric Coleman, know who you are. A little bit more about your child. Love to have you here. Love to be able to talk to you. Love to be able to figure out if Garces is the right fit for you. Wonderful campus here. Founded on faith, rooted in tradition. Corner kick once again for the Rams. Nice header, sails out of bounds, and you can see our boys team gearing up for the second half of the doubleheader. Anton Giovanni one more time with a nice look. Another nice save by Barrientos. So the Rams continue to lead 5-2 here in the season opener for Garces for the girls soccer team. Another nice look for Garces. The offense is just nails today. Ball goes out of bounds, will be corner kick for the Rams. Leading Lindsay 5-2 here. 14 minutes into the second half. After falling to Redwood 2-1 last week in the season opener on the road in front of no fans because Visalia Unified School District still not allowing fans into their stadium. Happy to be able to have all of our parents here cheering along, enjoying the soccer game. And a 3-goal lead for the Rams 15 minutes into this one. Couldn't ask for anything better, huh, Lolo? As she eats her airheads. Breakfast of champions over here. Ball out of bounds will remain Rams ball. Head coach Caitlin Whitwer putting together a solid squad once again here for the Rams. Great showing. Gabby Guerrero with the hat trick. Maya Sequamani with the goal. First goal of the game. Freshman Indiana Chambers with their first varsity goal of her young career here for the Rams. And there's their scoring, ladies and gentlemen, for the Rams. Another nice look here. Great defense by Lindsay to get the ball out of the box. But the Rams looking to take control one more time. Guerrero with the ball. Let's move this camera angle just a little bit more for you folks. There we go. Now we can get that corner kick in. Guerrero with a nice look. Barrientos with, I would probably have to say, her 10 to 12th save today. That's how strong the offensive showing for the Rams has been this afternoon against a 2-0 Lindsay Cardinals squad coming in. Lindsay last season finished second in the East Yosemite League. Lost in the second round of the playoffs. Coming in here. 2 quick goals here to start the second half, but trail Garces 5-2. That sun shadow showing our press box. Here, 23:35 left here in the second half. Garces leading Lindsay 5-2. See that gentleman right there? That's George Ione. If you see photos on our Twitter, Instagram, Facebook pages, on our website, even in our yearbook, a lot of those taken by Mr. Ione, Father Quincy Ione, a senior here at Garces. George has spent so much countless hours for us, free of charge, because, again, it's one of those things that our Garces parents just do, that they give back to the community here at Garces. And George supplies a lot of his free time and giving us wonderful photos. If you remember last November of 2019, when the girls' water polo team won the Central Section Division II championship, the poster that hangs in our gym foyer is one of George Ione's after the girls won the Central Section title. It's one of those great advantages we have there. And another goal for Garces. And it is now 6-2 Rams. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what 4 goals is called anymore, but I'm going to call it the Gabby, because Gabby Guerrero now with her 4th goal of the game, and the junior midfielder now captain, co-captain with Stevie Reynolds, now with her 4th goal of the game. Absolutely incredible output. Now a 6-2 lead for the Rams with 20 minutes left here in the second half. If you guys didn't hear me, let me repeat to you one more time. Junior Gabby Guerrero now with 4 goals tonight as Garces leads Lindsay 6-2. 6-3 as Lindsay just scored quickly while I was looking down. Thank you, everybody else here in the press box, for helping me out. Four goals for Gabby Guerrero. Four. Let me repeat it. 4 goals tonight in the home opener for the Garces Rams. Stevie Reynolds now. Oh, just over the goalpost, looking to get another goal on the scoreboard. Checking with our historian Vince Finucci right now to see what the school record is for goals scored in a game for Garces. Gabby Guerrero, obviously, if she hasn't already broken or tied the record, she's got to be close to it. Great showing here for the Rams, leading Lindsay here 6-3. With 19:28 left here in the second half of this varsity doubleheader. My name is Trevor Horn. I'm the Sports Information Director here at Garces Memorial High School. Happy to have you along here on GMSN on our Garces Athletics YouTube channel in our first of 2 varsity soccer games tonight for the Rams. The girls leading Lindsay 6-3 with 19:05 left here in the second half. Boys coming up immediately after this. Soccer down the hill, leading Taft in the first of a doubleheader down there as well. Like I said, busy week here for Garces. Swim back at home tomorrow against Tulare Western. No rest for the weary, as those swimmers will also be in action on Thursday for water polo out in Napomo against Arroyo Grande for the first of 2 matches. They'll play against Arroyo Grande, with the second one coming April 10th, which we have scheduled as our senior day for our seniors, for swimmers, and our water polo players. Yeah, that's going to be a busy day. Lolo's over here kind of worried about it, but they will have a swim meet, a quick break, and in the afternoon that day on a Saturday. And that goal, that shot goes right off the goal post, will remain Garces' possession. And then water polo games that afternoon against Arroyo Grande on senior day. So if you really want to see some athletes competing, April 10th, that Saturday, here at the Salvucci Aquatic Center right here next to the stadium. You can see Salvucci Aquatic Center right there. You can see a swim meet in the morning and 4 water polo matches in the afternoon. No rest for the weary. If you guys have never seen a water polo match, it's absolutely incredible. You ever tried treading water? You ever tried treading water and trying to be athletic at the same time, trying to score goals and defend? I give it to water polo players, man. They are some of the most athletic that you can find. It's one thing to run around. It's another thing to not drown while playing for 28 minutes. Lolo's laughing at me like it's funny, but as somebody who's never played water polo, who loves to swim, who grew up with Summer Sanders, former Olympic gold medalist, it's pretty incredible. Corner kick falls on top of the net. Pete Loomy, I'm sure, remembers Summer Sanders. You know, I don't want to say I'm famous or anything, but I am named after her brother, Trevor, so. True story. Our parents grew up together. Lolo, do you know who Summer Sanders is? Google her right now. And then apologize for not knowing who she is. Yeah. One of the greatest Olympic swimmers in U.S. history. As I digress, all right, 15:40 here left in the second half as Garces girls leading 6-0. Stevie Reynolds from the 33-yard line. There's another thing that we haven't seen before is soccer and football lines on the field at once. Since everything's going on at once, we got football and soccer all sharing our field. So here we go, Reynolds. Excuse me, Lindsay ball. I apologize. Little mental lapse on my part. Nice save there by Sofia Kurticek to keep it a 6-3 lead for Garces. Now with just under 15 minutes left here in this season opener for the Rams. Incredible scoring output led by 4 goals by Gabby Guerrero. And there's a final for you in softball. Garces victorious 5-3 over Taft. We've got about 20 minutes and the second game will start. So the Garces softball team now gets our first win of the season after falling 3-1 to Bakersfield Christian on Saturday. Defeats Taft 5-3. Second game will be coming up. The nightcap of that one. Give me 1 second. Going to go ahead and tweet that soccer score out. If you guys don't follow us on social media, please do. At Garces Athletics on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Stevie Reynolds with a nice shot on goal. A nice save there. And again, another save by Barrientos. Stevie Reynolds denied twice. You don't say that very often about Stevie Reynolds. She doesn't get denied twice. So that's 2 nice saves there by Lindsay goalkeeper Barrientos. I'm going to give her credit there, Pete. All right, softball victorious, like I said, 5-3. They're now 1-1 on the young season, and they'll be taking on Taft here in the second half in just about 20 minutes as Garces is trying to get a 7th goal here on the board with 12 minutes left here in this match. Boys coming up against Lindsay right after this in this varsity doubleheader here on GMSN. I'm Sports Information Director Trevor Horn, joined alongside my hard-working spotter, Lolo Wimbish. She had a nice swim practice this afternoon with head coach Shelby Bain. She will have water polo practice first thing in the morning with head coach Jason Gall, or are you going to take the morning off getting ready for your meet? So you get to sleep in a little bit till 6:30 tomorrow, get ready for Tulare Western tomorrow in the pool. Exciting time for you guys. If you missed it, my goodness, about 12 to 15 different Valley consideration times and automatic time. It was Lolo, Isabella Garcia, her sophomore sister, Gianna Garcia, and Mary King in the 400 relay that hit an automatic cut time in the 400 relay against Taft last Friday. We'll see if they can do it again, see if we can get a couple more automatic cut times. Still hopeful. The Central section has said that they are still hopeful to have postseason for most, if not all, of the spring sports, which includes soccer, as you're watching here, which includes water polo, swim, baseball, softball, and hopefully basketball, and maybe even wrestling if we can get the county approval to get wrestling going. So after 12 months dormant, really exciting time to get things going. Water polo, I apologize, will not have postseason because they were part of that season 1. As Lindsay's looking to tack on another one, unable to right there. Water polo, cross country, volleyball, and football are the 4 sports in season 1 that they did cancel the postseason for because those seasons of sport have to end at some time, and because the season was supposed to start on January 15th, that because we were in the restrictive state of the purple stay-at-home order, we weren't able to start those sports on time in January. So they canceled those postseasons, but for all the spring sports, baseball, softball, swim, golf, tennis, soccer, swim, I believe I said already, all of those are still hopeful for Central Section playoffs this spring. I just got accosted. Just kidding. Stevie Reynolds, the nice shot on goal, but hits just to the left of the goalpost. 10:17 left here in the second half. Rams lead Lindsay 6-3 here in the home opener for Garces after losing to Redwood last week, 2-1. Gabby Guerrero with 4 goals for the Rams tonight. Absolutely incredible scoring output for Guerrero. 3 of those goals coming here in the second half. All 3 goals scored for the Rams here in the second half, all by the junior Gabby Guerrero. Glad to have you guys along here on GMSN. Exciting time to be able to broadcast all these sporting events for our Garces Memorial athletes. Really do enjoy seeing the competition, the smiling faces, and the mood just changing after spending so many months in distance learning at home, away from their friends, away from their teachers, away from competition. And now here we are as vaccines are coming in, the virus starting to slowly go away. We still need to take precautions. We still need to socially distance. We still need to wear masks, but things are starting to happen. Things are opening up. I know our case rate today in Kern County is only 5.5 per 100,000, so it's quite incredible what we've been able to do as a community, what we've been able to do here at Garces with in-person education since October 28th. To be able to stay open and give our student athletes, all of our students, a chance to have normalcy to an extent at the education level, and now have that normalcy in the athletic side, competing for the school and the campus that they love so dearly here, that we love so dearly here, that our alumni love so dearly here at Garces. As the Rams with the ball, Gabby Guerrero one more time, gets the ball in the middle, just misses Stevie Reynolds, and Lindsay gets the ball back here. 7:54 left here in the second half. Rams lead 6-3. Here in the first half of the doubleheader tonight. Boys are coming up about 15 minutes after the conclusion of this one. 5:58 here. We got still 7 minutes. We're looking at about a 6:20 start for the boys against Lindsay. Girls looking to hold on here and notch the first win of the season. Boys looking to go to 3-0 before both teams will take a little bit of a break with spring break coming up next week. Girls will be in action the first week after spring break with 2 games against St. Joseph and Fraser Mountain. The boys tentatively scheduled to be back in action April 13th. We're still looking for matches. If you are a coach or an athletic director in your soccer team, we're still looking for. Well, that ball looked like it went in off the left foot of Stevie Reynolds. Not sure what that ref was looking at, but from this angle, that ball looked like it was 2 feet into the goal. We're going to get all right, so the 2 refs are going to confer here. But it did appear, ladies and gentlemen, Stevie Reynolds did get a goal, and there you go. Stevie Reynolds is awarded the goal, and the Rams now lead Lindsay 7-3. That's Stevie's first goal of the night, second goal on the season, and the offensive output continuing for Garces here in the home opener, 7-3. Stevie Reynolds, honorable mention All-Area last season, leading goal scorer for the Rams the last 2 seasons as a freshman and sophomore. Now with their second goal on the young season here in the second game. So you got Gabby Guerrero with 4 goals. You got Stevie Reynolds with 2 goals. You got freshman Indiana Chambers, Maya Cinquamani with the goal. So 7 goals here for the Rams, who lead Lindsay, 7-3 with 5:25 left here. Safe to say that the Rams are going to probably hold on to this one and notch that first win of the season with a resounding offensive performance. And we're about 25 minutes away from the start of the boys' match against Lindsay here in the second half of this varsity doubleheader for Garces. Another nice shot on goal. Sails just high for the Rams, and the ball will go back to Lindsay. Seven to 3 lead here for Garces. And the home opener, the varsity girls soccer team, here on Garces Memorial Sportsnet. I'm Sports Information Director Trevor Horn. Thank you for joining us here. Whether you're live on our Garces Athletic YouTube channel or whether you're watching on a replay later tonight or first thing in the morning, appreciate having you along, being able to offer this broadcast to all of those Rams fans from Lindsay. Happy to have you along. Really exciting. If you missed it earlier, the softball team defeated Taft in the first of a doubleheader just down the hill. 5-3 victory for the Rams. Their first win of the season. The two teams will go set to go again in about 15 minutes. Here, varsity girls soccer team now leading Lindsay 7-3. Highlight of the night is junior Gabby Guerrero with a career-high 4 goals for the Rams. Still waiting on Vince Fanucchi to get back to me on whether or not that is a school record. Absolutely incredible performance by the Rams, offensively and defensively. 7-3 lead. Multiple goals scored by Gabby Guerrero. 4 by Stevie Reynolds. 2 Maya Cinquamani and freshman Indiana Chambers with her first goal of her young soccer career here at Garces. Rams controlling the ball here with 2:48, so we're about 50 seconds away from extra time. Happy to see Lindsay fans in the stands. About a dozen or so of them. Fans still coming through the gates. The boys' varsity game coming up just after this. Glad to see those fans able to watch a little of the end of this incredible offensive output for the Rams on the girls' side. 7-3 lead for Garces. Another shot on goal there by Garces, now in extra time here, leading 7-3. Happy to have you guys along here on Garces Memorial Sportsnet. I'm Sports Information Director Trevor Horn. Here in the waning moments of this home opener for the Garces girls soccer team, leading Lindsay 7-3. Rams looking to even up that season record at 1-1 after falling to Redwood on the road 2-1 last Thursday. But a resounding 7-3 lead here in extra time. 4 goals by junior Gabby Guerrero, fellow junior and fellow captain Stevie Reynolds with 2 goals herself. Freshman Indiana Chambers and Maya Cinquamani both with goals to help lead the Rams to this lead. Rams just moments away from notching the first win of this young season. Just waiting for that final whistle to blow on this historic evening for Gabby Guerrero, the junior, with 4 goals tonight for Garces. Hearing what will be a victory. Can the Rams tack one more on? Oh, the ball sails just past the goalkeeper, Barrientos, which have been one of the more unlikeliest of goals for the Rams this season. But it remains 7-3 here. Waning seconds here in the second half. That was number 8, Jessica Canfield, with the shot there. Still 7-3 lead for the Rams. They'll earn their first win of the season. We'll move to 1-1. And we'll take a break for spring break starting next week. Spring fling week this week. So a lot of action still going on. Tomorrow, the JV team on the girls' side will have an inter-squad scrimmage at 2:30. Another shot on goal there for the Rams. Sails just right. You can see the football team exiting the stadium after their practice today. They'll play Saturday at 5 o'clock here at Sam Tobias Field. You can watch that game live right here on Garces Memorial Sportsnet. We do have an injured player down. Our head trainer, Brian Gonzalez, coming out. As we're waiting patiently for the finale of this one. Rams leading 7-3 with just likely seconds here left in this match. The home opener for Garces. That is number 8, Jessica Canfield, being looked at by our trainer, Brian Gonzalez. Head coach Caitlin Whitwer there with Brian to tend to Jessica. Great game here for the Rams. Hopeful that the injury is not too bad here for Canfield, who just had a shot on goal here in the waning seconds of this match. As we see some of the football players coming out of practice. Right now, right in front of us, junior quarterback Travis Pluggy walking by. Had a big game last Friday. 152 passing yards and 3 touchdowns in his first start for Garces. Travis looking for a big night on Saturday at 5 o'clock against St. Francis. A round of applause for Jessica Canfield as she is being tended to by her head trainer, Brian Gonzalez. She'll come to the sideline. It's good to see her walking on her own power, so hopefully it's nothing too bad for Jess. Prayers for her. Hopefully the injury is nothing too substantial. Play resumes here in the waning seconds. At some point in a 7-3 victory, a 4-goal lead, you'd think by this time that we would go ahead and blow that final whistle. But we're going to play it out. Lindsay ball here on their own sideline. As you can see, the boys team for Lindsay patiently waiting. The Rams in the locker room, waiting for the boys varsity game. Rams still trying to tack one on. More football players filing out. Ethan Ship there. Big offensive lineman, senior, standout, 3-year starter. LeBron Jackson walking by. 2 standouts for our football team getting ready for Saturday's competition against St. Francis as we watch the finale here in the final moments of this girls' soccer match with Garces leading 7-3 over Lindsay. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. First victory of the season for the Garces girls soccer team, 7-3 over Lindsay. Gabby Guerrero with an amazing day. 4 goals. Stevie Reynolds, 2 goals. Maya Cinquamani and Indiana Chambers both scoring the 7-3 victory for the girls. First win of the season for the Rams. And what a better atmosphere than to have them do it right here in front of the fans, about 150 fans watching today. Getting that first victory of the season. The girls victorious and the boys coming out. Congratulations to the girls head coach, Caitlin Whitwer, on a great victory, 7-3. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back for the boys varsity game as Garces hosting Lindsay. We'll be back after this. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I am Trevor Horn, Sports Information Director here at Garces Memorial High School. Here for the second half of this varsity doubleheader after the girls defeated Lindsay 7-3. The boys ready to take on the Cardinals. Starting lineup tonight for Lindsay: number 1, Lino Manzo; number 2, Manuel Martinez; number 4, Jorge Villanueva; number 7, Chris Macias; number 9, Jorge Quintero; number 10, Emiliano Corona; number 11, Daniel Perez; number 18, Ulysses Godoy; number 19, Alonso Romero. Number 25, Luis Limas, and number 21, Brian Pena. The Cardinals are coached by Tony Godoy. And your starting lineup tonight for Garces: between the pipes, Brady Highfield; number 2, striker, Alexander Halevi; number 3, Fletcher Bank; number 4, Anthony Melendrez; number 7, Captain Richard Hall; number 8, Nick Anton Giovanni; number 10, Eli Topola; number 11, Matthew Mendoza; number 15, Abraham Gonzalez, who scored the school record 52-yard field goal Friday night for the football team; number 21, Palmer Bank; and number 22, sophomore, Sebastian Topola. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Trevor Horn, the Sports Information Director here at Garces Memorial High School. Happy to have you along here on GMSN on our Garces Athletics YouTube channel for this varsity doubleheader. Boys soccer here now, taking on Lindsay, the Cardinals, after the girls defeated Lindsay 7-3. The boys are off in action, 2-0 on this young season. Here, the third game of the year, defeating 2 Visalia teams in the first week and a half of the season. 2-1 victory over Golden West 2 weeks ago on the road, and then last week in the home opener 4-0 against Redwood. Now they're playing Lindsay here. There's Abraham Gonzalez. He was right here at midfield the Friday night in the 43-6 victory over Tulare Union. Recorded a school record 53-yard field goal in his first varsity game, which is absolutely incredible. And you know what? People around the country are taking notice. Pretty incredible. Alrighty, first shot on goal there for Garces. Nice save for Lindsay's goalkeeper. Believe that's Lino Manzo. Lindsay, always a very formidable team coming in. We'll give a test to these Rams this evening. Garces, as you guys know, went 25-3 last season, 10-0 in the SWIL. Here in a shortened 2021 season, we don't get to play any league games this season, but we're still going to get about 12 to 15 games. We can get a few more in. Hopeful that the Central Section will still have playoffs this year, and the Rams will be, once again, a formidable foe. After winning the Central Section Division IV Championship, defeating Arvin, Chavez, and Shafter combined 9-2 in the section playoffs, before beating Norwalk to advance to SoCal Division III Finals in a penalty kick loss to Santiago Corona, which, if you guys remember, was the last sporting event we had on campus last spring before the coronavirus shut down all athletics in California for 12 months. It's incredible to think about that, 12 months without sports. But here we are on March 23rd, 2021. And we got a varsity soccer doubleheader going on. And then our softball team is in a doubleheader right now. And we see Stevie Reynolds coming up the grandstands right now. Stevie scored 2 goals today for the girls team in the victory. First victory of the season. And if we can, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to try to get Gabby Guerrero up here in the booth tonight if my spotter, Lolo Wimbish, can grab her for me. Maybe we could talk to her about her historic evening. You going to text Gabby for me? Atta girl. Appreciate you, Lolo. AB ready with the toss in for the Rams. Gets it all the way into the box. Header just off balance for the Rams. Going back to midfield here. Lindsay with the ball. 1-on-1. Great defense by captain Richie Hall. Great defense there by Richie to keep any shot on goal for Lindsay out of the box. And the Rams will regain possession. So we're going to have Gabby Guerrero coming up right now. We're going to get her all set up here in the booth and ready for you guys. As we watch the boys here taking on Lindsay in the second half of this varsity doubleheader. Put that on there for me, Gabby. Yep, go ahead and put it right on there. Get that mic on there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are joined here by Gabby Guerrero. I don't think she's too excited to be on the mic, but we're excited to have her. Gabby, did you ever think you would score 4 goals in a high school soccer match?
No, not really, because when I first started out here, I played in the back, and I would barely get maybe even 1 goal per the season. So moving up to attacking mid, it felt really good to get 4 goals and put the game away today.
When you guys went into the half, Maya scored the first goal, and then India, just a freshman, gets her first goal, and then you get your first goal about 5-10 minutes left in the first half. When you guys went into halftime, what did Coach Whitworth tell you about that lead and what you guys needed to do coming out in the second half?
Whitworth told us that we were playing good, but not to put our heads down and think that the game was over, because it's never over. I mean, you still got 40 minutes left. So she said, keep going, balls to the wall, and keep getting more goals. So that's what we did.
And then you came out and scored 3 or 4 goals in the second half. As those were going into the net, were you thinking to yourself, oh, my gosh, I just scored the second goal. Oh, my gosh, I just hit a hat trick. What did I just do? I just scored my 4th goal. Were those thoughts rolling through your head, Gabby?
Yeah, they were, because it's pretty insane. I mean, not every single game you hear about somebody scoring a hat trick, and it felt really good to just score 4 goals today. It made me really happy.
Mr. Fanucchi, I'm still waiting on his approval. If he comes back and says that's a school record, which it very well could be, thinking about all of the great players that have played girls soccer here at Garces, how exciting to know that you're going to be in the record books now with 4 goals.
I mean, it's pretty exciting because my mom played here, and she was a Valley champion for the past 3 years, in 1999 to like 2001.
Playing,
for
yeah,
Garces,
yeah.
And I mean, my mom knew Micah Peck, who was amazing and went to LMU and was a great soccer player, and it just feels great to be up there with them.
Now that you've had a few minutes to think about it, how exhilarating is this moment for you? What are you going to do? You're going to take this home and really kind of think about this and how exhilarating this was. And well, first off, you never thought you were going to have a junior year playing soccer because of coronavirus. And then you do it now here in your home opener in front of 150 fans. How exhilarating of a moment is this for you?
I mean, it's super exhilarating because, I mean, I wasn't even hopeful we were going to get a club season, and now getting a high school season and playing with girls that, you know, are my friends and I've made really deep connections with. It's been so much fun, and I can't wait to keep doing it.
Well, Gabby, congratulations not only on the victory, but scoring 4 goals today, an absolutely incredible moment that most of us here will remember, and thankfully it's all chronicalized here right here on our Garces Memorial Sportsnet. So, Gabby, congratulations. Nice work today.
Thank you so much.
Yep. All right, go enjoy the boys' game.
Thank you.
All right, have a good one. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Gabby Guerrero, the junior co-captain, scoring 4 goals today in the victory for the girls' team and a 7-3 win over Lindsay. Very happy to have Gabby here in the booth with us. What a moment. What a moment. Absolutely incredible. Up, there you go, Fletcher Bank with the first goal for Garces. And the Rams now lead 1-0 over Lindsay. Hey, how do you like that? 10 minutes in, and the Rams take the lead. Fletcher Bank with the goal. How do you like that, Rams? A 1-0 lead for Garces off the goal by Fletcher Bank, his second goal of the season, and the Rams now lead 1-0. Well, we had one superstar getting interviewed and another superstar scoring the goal. If you guys are interested in the score of the soccer game, softball game, scoreless now here heading into the second inning as the Rams are hosting Taft in a doubleheader. Garces victorious in the first game 5-3. All right, Rams with the possession. Alex Levy with the ball. Nice defense there by Lindsay. All right, a 1-0 lead here for Garces off the goal by Fletcher Bank. Alrighty, 2-0 Garces Rams boys soccer team. Up 1-0 here with 13 minutes into the first half here against Lindsay. Sun's starting to dip behind the stadium grandstands here at Sam Tobias Field as the Garces boys soccer team leads Lindsay 1-0. Just about 13 minutes into the first half here, Fletcher Bank with the goal for the Rams to give Garces a 1-0 lead over a very formidable Lindsay team from up north in Tulare County. Happy to have them here for this varsity doubleheader as the girls victorious. Alex Levy with the ball, a little head of steam here. Gets a nice shot, nice stop there by Manzo. Nice look there on the left footer for Halevi. But a great save by Lindsay's goalkeeper to keep it 1-0. Garces. For our principal, Micah Peck, our athletic director, Gina LaCava, I am sports information director, Trevor Horn. Happy to have you all here for this GMSN broadcast of this varsity soccer doubleheader here at Sam Tobias Field. Historic day for the girls. 4 goals scored by Gabby Guerrero and a 7-3 victory for the Rams. If you missed it, just a few moments ago, we had Gabby here in the booth to talk about her legendary day. Brady Highfield doing some work there. Goalkeeper, keeping Lindsay off the scoreboard. So the Rams continue to lead 1-0, header by Fletcher Bank, trying to keep the ball on Garces' side of midfield. Gets it over to Sebastian Topola. Seabass, there's Tony Melendrez back to Palmer Bank, over to AB. AB with the ball back to Halevi. Halevi at midfield. He's got Matthew Mendoza, number 11, there on the left side. Mendoza trying to get behind the defender. Bounces off number 4 for Lindsay. That's Jorge Villanueva. And it will be Rams ball off the corner. Halevi over there with Fletcher Bank on the corner kick. Halevi elects to take the long kick, goes little pass, kick inside, a header by AB, sails just over the net. Remains 1-0 Garces. If you're just joining in, I'm Trevor Horn, the Sports Information Director here at Garces Memorial High School. The varsity soccer doubleheader here with the girls defeating Lindsay 7-3, and the boys leading Lindsay 1-0 here. 23:36 left here in the first half. Softball going on as well in a doubleheader. The Rams defeated Taft 5-3 in the first, and we're still scoreless in the second inning. Yesterday, girls tennis team defeated Bakersfield Christian. Tomorrow, the swim team is in-house, the Salvucci Aquatic Center taking on Tulare Western. Baseball season opener at 4 o'clock at home against El Diamante. Golf teams are on the road tomorrow up in Lancaster, boys and girls. On Thursday, tennis back in action. The boys are on the road at Redwood, girls hosting Redwood. Both of those start at 3 p.m. Also on Thursday, water polo action against Arroyo Grande at Napomo High School. Be the second game of the season for the boys and season opener for the girls. Exciting time for the swim, back-to-back action for those that swim and play water polo. There's about 40 of them that do both. Exciting time for them. Softball also in action on Thursday on the road at Tulare Union. Then on Friday, last day of instruction before spring break, baseball team is on the road at El Diamante in a Wednesday-Friday doubleheader. Nice defense here by the Rams. Nothing going for Lindsay. The ball gets back out to midfield. And then on Saturday, the football team will host St. Francis at La Cañada. That's down off the 210 near Pasadena at 5 o'clock right here on Garces Memorial Sportsnet. Vance Palm and Matt Alvarez on the call that night. I'll be in the box with them, helping them out with Alex Levy here. Now with the ball off to the left side, Levy graded with that left foot, gets it inside, and there it is, another goal. Second goal off the assist, and it's Fletcher Bank with his second goal tonight, and Garces quickly with a 2-0 lead. How about a pass there by Levy? Everybody would figure that he would try to hit the net, but he had a perfect pass inside the box to Bank, and Fletcher Bank with the second goal of the day. And here we are. Oh, let's get a happy Papa right there, Baines. How you like that, baby? Yeah, there you go, Papa. It's excited that one of your twins now with 2 goals now, and Garces now leads Lindsay 2-0 midway here through the first half. So Fletcher Bank with 2 goals, Halevi with a goal. And we got dignitaries walking through here. Jake Shaw walking in, helping out a little bit tonight. Rams now up Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. What a great start here for both soccer teams. Girls victorious 7-3, and now the boys leading 2-0 over Lindsay. 2 quick goals here for Fletcher Bank, his first multi-goal night of the season for the Rams. What a look there by Halevi off the goal for Bank. And here's Bank one more time. Fancy footwork gets it inside. There's Halevi in the middle. Nice defense by Lindsay to get it back out and back out at midfield. But offensive once again, the output. You know, here's a Rams team with only a 3-deep bench. But, man, are they talented across the board with so many returning players. Alex Halevi, last year's varsity co-player of the year. You had Fletcher Bank and Palmer Bank, both first-team all-area returning. Palmer playing at the goalkeeper position last year because Brady Highfield had to sit because of transfer rules. Now Brady's back in his natural position, a position that he's going to play at Westmont College, and Palmer back at his natural position at defender. So here we go, Rams back at full strength. Again, Eli Topola starting here again tonight. He was a second-team all-area member, so you've got a formidable team here led by Richie Bank, the captain this season for the Rams, coming back. Tony Melendrez was instrumental last year. Matthew Mendoza came off the bench. AB, I mean, here's a guy that's playing 4 sports this year for Garces, including kicking that school record 52-yarder on Friday night for the football team in that 43-6 victory over Tulare Union. Garces making some waves on the football field. If you guys haven't noticed, Cal High has them ranked a team on the bubble, basically top 75 in the state after that victory over Tulare Union. But the real test will come over the next 3 weeks with St. Francis on Saturday at 5 o'clock right here on GMSN. And then next Saturday on April 3rd, the only sporting event during spring break for Garces will be April 3rd, Saturday at 5 p.m. against Sierra Canyon, a team ranked number 7 in the state by Cal High Sports, the same ranking that has the Rams on the bubble just outside the top 50. So, and then a week after that, the lone road game on April 9th against Paraclete at Lancaster, Antelope Valley College. That game will be at 7 o'clock that Friday evening, and then we'll finish up the season with the defending state champs, Bakersfield Christian, right here at home at Sam Tobias Field in the season finale. So, you know, the football team, as we're watching here on the soccer team, the football team playing a very formidable schedule in just 5 games. You go against a Tulare Union team that won a Central Section title just 2 years ago, played for a state championship. You have St. Francis won a D2 Southern Section title just 2 years ago. You have Sierra Canyon that's played for state championships the last 2 years. You got a Paraclete team that won the state title 3 years ago, and the Bakersfield Christian, which won the state title last year. So you look at a football schedule that has just, it's a murderer's row, if you will. And the boys soccer team here now defending 2-time Central Section champs, leading Lindsay 2-0 with 17:35 here in the first half. Lindsay with the ball here off the free kick off the side here on the left. As you're looking at it, the Rams in the green tops, white numbers going right to left. Lindsay in the white tops, red shorts going left to right. Here we go. Kick, and things are very too high for Brady Highfield, but that one sails right over the net. Brady Highfield, 6'6", 6'5", 6'6". Lolo Wimbish tells me. He's only given up 1 goal, and that was in the waning seconds against Golden West in the season opener. So pitched a shutout last week against Redwood, and here 13 minutes into this game on this varsity double header, and Highfield still with a shutout going in this one. As the Rams lead Lindsay 2-0. This ball goes back to Highfield. He'll kick it back to midfield for the Rams. Header by Topola, Eli Topola, that is. We got 2 Topolas and 2 Banks here. So 2 sets of brothers, the Banks twins. Topola is a senior and a sophomore. Fletcher Bank already with 2 goals. Kicks it back out to Halevi. Halevi, nice defense there by Lindsay. Garces trying to jockey for position to get the ball back, and that's exactly what Nick Anton Giovanni does. Gets it back out to Fletcher Bank. Ball goes out back to AB. Goes back to the defense. Palmer Bank gets it back to Brady Highfield. He'll give it a nice little boot, likely get it back to midfield. Defended nicely there by Lindsay. Ball back to midfield again. Topola with the ball. But Lindsay gets position at midfield, and here it goes again. Rams defense trying to get back into position, keeping Lindsay off the board there. Ball goes back to midfield, still in possession for Lindsay. Nice defense by Richie Hall, gets low position. If you haven't seen the photos from last week, you should go check them out on our Instagram page. Richie Hall did a lot of work in the offseason to get bigger, faster, stronger. And if you haven't seen those guns, he's got Law and Order out there, right there on our Instagram page after that win over Redwood last week. Lolo knows exactly what I'm talking about. All right, Highfield with the ball out of the goal, kicking it to midfield, looking for one of his teammates, and he does find Halevi there at midfield. Halevi keeps possession. Ball does go out of bounds, though, and it'll go back to Lindsay. I am Sports Information Director Trevor Horn here live at Sam Tobias Field on Garces Memorial Sports Net here on the Garces Athletics YouTube channel. Happy to present our boys varsity soccer game. Rams leading 2-0. Just a little over 14 minutes left here in the first half. Rams are up 2-0 over Lindsay after the girls defeated the Cardinals 7-3 after Gabby Guerrero scored 4 goals for the Rams. Stevie Reynolds added 2. Maya Cinquamati and Indiana Chambers both scored for the Rams in the big victory. First win of the season. The Rams now, girls soccer team now 1-1 on the short season. That ball goes out of bounds off of the goalkeeper, so the Rams are going to get a corner kick. A very fortunate corner kick here on a mishap by the goalkeeper for Garces. Taft now leading 2-0 going into the bottom of the second over Garces. So Alex Halevi with the assist for Fletcher Bank on the second goal. Fletcher Bank with 2 goals here already in the first half as the Rams lead Lindsay 2-0, 13-23 and counting here in the first half. Halevi now off the corner kick. Powerful, gets it past the goal, a little too far. Ball gets contained by Lindsay. There's Nika and Giovanni trying to jockey for position. But number 7 there, Chris Macias with the ball. Lindsay now with the ball midfield. Number 11, Daniel Perez. But the Rams looking to get possession back here. Goes over to the other side. Lindsay keeps the ball inbounds. Number 2, Manuel Martinez gets it over to Chris Macias now. Ball back at midfield for the Cardinals. It's an interesting color change for the girls team today. They were wearing white jerseys with green numbers, where the boys are wearing white tops with white goals. A nice save there by Brady Highfill to keep Lindsay off the board here. Rams lead 2-0, 12:15 left here in the first half. It'll be a corner kick for Lindsay coming out. Again, ladies and gentlemen, great to see fans here. Great to see parents enjoying the competition for our soccer team. Softball team in action against Taft. Tomorrow, baseball team will have their season opener. Swim will be in action tomorrow on campus. Golf teams are on the road. Good defense there by Fletcher Bank to keep Lindsay off the board. Rams looking to try to get this thing going. There's Fletcher Bank there at midfield with the full head of steam ahead of him. Gets a little tripped up there. Lindsay with the ball back. Oh, but there's Tony Melendrez with the ball. Kicks it over to the left side. Back over to Bank. Nice looking to Melendrez. Melendrez with the left footer blocked. The ball will go out of bounds and remain Garces ball. The athletic director, Gino LaCava here. A man of very few words, and we're thankful for that. Get out of my way. What's right there? All righty. AB with the throw in. Header by Lindsay to get the ball out of the box. Lindsay back on offense here. Two number 11s going at it there. Just over 10 minutes left here in the first half. Garces leads Lindsay 2-0. Ball sails out of bounds, and we'll go back to Garces' possession. Garces' possession. All right. Brady Highfield one more time. We'll kick it out of the box here for Garces. He's joined in the backfield with Palmer, Bank, Richie Hall, AB, Nick Anton, Giovanni, Sebastian, Topola. On offense, Alex Levy leading the way. Elijah Topola. Ryan Hamblin out there for the Rams. And Fletcher Bank with 2 early goals here for the Rams as they lead Lindsay 2-0. Under 10 minutes left here in the first half. Nice defense there by Halevi to get the ball back in Garces' possession. They're still trying to get it past midfield. Halevi, nice little footwork, gets it outside, finds Mendoza back at midfield. Palmerbank seemed like he had position there, but a whistle. The ball go back to Lindsay. Rams will take quite a bit of break as we have spring break coming up next week. They'll be back in action April 13th. Unless, if you're an athletic director or coach out there still looking for soccer matches, Garces is more than happy to play you. Just shoot me an email, Trevor Horn, thorn@garces.org, saved there by Brady Highfield, thorn@garces.org. Shoot me an email if you've got a team that's still looking for soccer matches. Garces is without a league in this shortened spring in all spring sports, so give us a ring. We'd love to be able to play you. We need more contests. Rams are up for any and all challenges. Right now we're still limited on who we could play against with the travel restrictions, county restrictions. But if that opens up, you can open up Orange County, Fresno County, Madera County, Sacramento County. We'll play any and every one. Just let us know. We'll find a way. Put us in a park in the middle of the city. Come here. Your fans can watch us live right here on GMSN. Play under the lights here at Sam Tobias Field. You got Mr. Geisel with the barn. We got snacks. We got T-shirts. We got fun. We got Highfield kicking the ball back to midfield. That's fun. We got Lola Wimbish up here as my spotter, also doing her homework. That's a scholar athlete, ladies and gentlemen. There's always a time for homework, and that's what we do here at Garces. We challenge our students, our student athletes, academically, so they're ready for college, better prepared, college preparatory school. We're an ample distinguished school here at Garces Memorial High School. If this is somewhere you think your children want to be, check us out on our website, garces.org. Follow us on Twitter at Garces Memorial or at Garces Athletics. Find out more about us. If it's something you're interested in, go to our website. Check out the admissions tab. Fill out that inquiry. Allow our admissions director, Eric Coleman, to speak to you. Do you have any direct questions for Mr. Coleman? Hit him up. Emails ecoleman@garces.org. We'd love to hear from you as AB throws the ball in here right into the box. Header just off the mark. Fletcher Bank tried to get a shot off. Nice deflection there by Lindsay. Rams trying to contain the ball here at midfield. Garces leads Lindsay 2-0 with 6:14 left here in the first half. I am Sports Information Director Trevor Horn here on the live broadcast on GMSN on our Garces Athletics YouTube channel. Happy to have you along. If you missed it earlier, our girls team, girls varsity soccer team, victorious for the first time this season with a 7-3 victory. Oh, header by Eli Topola right off the crossbar. Great look there for Topola Would have given the Rams a 3-0 lead. Just barely misses. Great look there by the senior. Rams back with the ball now. Sorry, Lindsay back with the ball here. Trying to get it inside. Great defense by Richie Hall. Ball remains in Lindsay's possession. Shot and nice save there. Diving Brady Highfield and still pitching his shutout with 5:20 left here in the first half. Garces remains in the lead 2-0. Both goals scored by Fletcher Bank. The assists by Alex Halevi. Nice defense there by Eli Topola, but the ball will go back to Lindsay. Head coaches for Garces, Hassan Halevi and Robbie Gauk. Third year here. 2018-2019, their first season, went 26-2-4. Won the D5 section title and then won the SoCal Division IV section title, the first state title of any sort here for Garces Memorial Athletics. Last season, the Rams came right back, 25-3 overall record, undefeated in Southwest Yosemite League play, won the Central Section Division IV title, and went on to play for the Southern Section, CIF Southern California Regional Division III championships in a heartbreaking penalty kick loss to Santiago High School out of Corona, the last sporting event here on campus at Garces before the coronavirus shutdown that kept us dormant for 12 months here on campus without any competition. But, man, I mean, you talk about it being darkest just before the dawn, Lolo. Here we had nothing for 12 months, and 3 weeks into it, now we've got sporting events 5 of the 6 days this week right here on campus. Not just our kids competing, but events going on Monday, tonight, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday right here on campus before we head into spring break. Absolutely incredible. And Fletcher Bank with the ball one more time. Ooh, nice spin around. Beautiful look, but his kick goes just right. But you want to talk about fancy footwork. This isn't a fancy feast. This isn't cat food. This is Fletcher Bank looking for a hat trick tonight. Yeah, I talked about cat food, Lolo. What are you going to do about it? All right, corner kick coming for Bank. Over in the corner, Halevi back to Bank. Bank with the ball one more time. Full head of steam. Gets another nice shot. Sails over the goalpost. Rams continue to lead 2-0 here with 3 minutes left in the first half. Yeah, boy. Love our students here at Garces. Great kids. Hard work in the classroom, hard working on the field, hard working in the community. Love each other. Love the Lord. Wonderful place to be at Garces. Closing on extra time here. Rams lead 2-0 over Lindsay here in the first half of this varsity doubleheader here at Sam Tobias Field. Softball team looking to sweep a doubleheader against Taft. Bases loaded walk gives Garces Memorial a run in the bottom of the second. Now cuts Taft's lead 2-1, top of the third. Thank you to Casey Olson, the daughter of our softball coach, Kelly Olson. Casey, married, just had a gender reveal party. Her and her husband expecting a baby girl. So, Coach Olson's, congratulations to him. Soon will be a first-time grandpa. And like he said today on campus, he gets to care about the sport of softball for another 20 years with a granddaughter coming way. With that child's father being a former Centennial baseball player, Luke Cowan. Also played at BC. And obviously the mother, Casey, was a standout at Frontier before finishing up her college career at Cal State Bakersfield, the daughter of our softball coach, Kelly Olson. That kid's going to be sleeping with a glove in the crib. Congratulations to the Cowan and the Olson families for the soon-to-be new addition to the family. Very happy for them. Congratulations. Softball team trails Taft, top of the third, 2-1 in the second half of a doubleheader in which the Rams won 5-3. So we're looking for a quadruple sweep here for Garces Athletics after the softball team won the first game 5-3. Girls soccer team defeated Lindsay 7-3 after 4 goals by Gabby Guerrero. And the boys soccer team here in extra time leading Lindsay 2-0 here in the first half. Fletcher Bank with both goals here with a shot on goal. That one sails. Nice shot there by Bank. There he is right there. Ian Palmer will be in action tomorrow for our golf team as they head out to Lancaster. Multi-sport athletes all over the place. I got one sitting right next to me. Although Wimbish. She swims and plays water polo. And Addie McMurtry is over there. Sophia Elturk. She's a multi-sport athlete. She runs cross country. She runs track. Is she thinking about girls basketball this season? You betcha. AB out on the field. 4 sports. Maybe a 5th if we can get on the baseball diamond. Absolutely incredible way to finish off your high school career. Lindsay with the look, no good. Ball sails out of bounds. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Halftime here at Sam Tobias Field. Garces boys varsity team leading Lindsay 2-0. Halftime. We'll be back. Hello and welcome everybody back to Sam Tobias Field here on Garces Memorial Sportsnet on our Garces Athletics YouTube channel. I am Sports Information Trevor Horn. Here ready for the second half as the Garces boys soccer team looks to improve to 3-0 on this young season. The Rams lead Lindsay 2-0 at the half. Fletcher Bank with 2 goals. Senior Brady Highfield pitching, looking for his second consecutive clean sheet. As the Rams ready to get this thing started, possession goes directly to the Rams. Quick pitch from Halevi out to Eli Topola. Lindsay, great defense there. All right, Garces with the ball now. Halevi goes down. Play stoppage. Halevi up on his own power. As he's back in action. Stadium lights here at Sam Tobias Field on. Stadium lights in our softball field on. Ari Silva just hit a 2-run bomb. Garces trails Taft 4-3 in the softball, second half of the softball doubleheader here at Brandon Field. If you live around La Cresta, driving up on Union or driving across Panorama, if you see lights here at Garces Memorial High School, shoot, there's a reason why. Because we got sports back, ladies and gentlemen. 2 doubleheaders right here on campus tonight. First, it started with softball. They won the first game 5-3 over the Wildcats. And a girls soccer team behind a 4-goal performance by Gabby Guerrero. 2 goals by Stevie Reynolds. The Rams victorious 7-3 as they moved to 1-1 on the season. The boys soccer team here, 2-0 this season. Lead Lindsay 2-0. Garces now moving right to left on your screen. Lindsay moving left to right. Ball at midfield now, Lindsay's possession. Like I said, both soccer teams will be taking a break over spring break. First week back. Girls have back-to-back games on April 6th and April 7th. Here at home against St. Joseph on the 6th. On the road at Fraser Mountain on the 7th. Boys still looking to schedule a game that first week after spring break. If not, they'll have their first game back on April 13th. A little bit of a break there for the teams. Spring break kind of takes a little toll, especially for a soccer team that's not used to playing over spring break here in this short and condensed spring 2021 season. Only thing happening over spring break for Garces will be the football team hosting Sarah Canyon at Chatsworth on April 3rd at 5 p.m. right here at Sam Tobias Field. You can watch that game live right here on GMSN, here on our Garces Athletics YouTube channel. Vance Palm and Matt Alvarez will be on the call, much like they will be this Saturday at 5 p.m. against St. Francis High School at La Cañada. Rams 1-0 on the football field to 43-6 victory over Tulare Union. Soccer team here, 2-0 on this young season, leading Lindsay 2-0. Eli Topola with the look, sails over the goalpost. Nice look there by the senior, who also starts at cornerback for the football team. A.B. Gonzalez, also a soccer player who also plays on our football team. A.B., you had to see in the highlights from Friday, kicked a 52-yard field goal in his first varsity game here in his senior year for a school record, besting the previous record, Steve Malman from 2001, 47-yarder back in 2001. Before that, it was Gino Valpredo. You know Gino Valpredo, the owner-proprietor of Luigi's. Had the record previously, and now it's Abraham Gonzalez's. 52-yarder. You don't see many of that. You don't see a lot of 50-yarders at the high school level, especially without a tee, especially with a little wind and rain, especially in your first game on varsity. So congratulations to Abraham Gonzalez, better known as AB. Oh, Garces with the ball here. Well, jockeying for position. So the Rams up 2-0 here. 5 minutes here in the second half. Levy with the penalty kick here. I might make these remarks right here at the 17-yard line. Penalty kick for Levy, who had 2 goals last week in the victory over Redwood in the home opener for the Rams, 4-0 victory over the Rangers. Here, 2-0 lead over the Lindsay Cardinals. Levy, right off the crossbar, scored off a penalty kick last week, just missed it by inches here this time. Rams still lead 2-0. Senior Brady Highfield still pitching a clean sheet. Lolo. Alrighty, Rams with the ball. Halevi, one-on-one. Nice defense there by Lindsay. Gino Anton Giovanni tries to keep the ball in possession. Ball goes out of bounds. Fletcher Bank there with a nice deflection. Halevi gets tied up one more time. Possession back to the Cardinals. Number 9, Jorge Quintana battling with Richie Hall over there in the corner, and Lindsay will get the ball back with the corner kick. We've got 32 minutes left here in the second half of this second of the varsity doubleheader. The boys leading Lindsay 2-0. Lindsay in possession. Quintana one more time with the ball here. Great defense there. Fletcher Bank, midfield. He's got Halevi out front. Halevi trying to get over there, find position. Nice footwork, takes a shot on goal. Ooh, great save there by Monzo to save another goal as the Rams remain up 2-0. Garces regains possession. Nick Anton Giovanni with the ball there. Gets it over to Fletcher Bank. Bank on the right side of midfield finds Eli Topola. Topola going off. Goes midfield to Halevi. This one sails over the net. Another nice shot on goal. Nice look there by the Rams, who lead 2-0 now 10 minutes into the second half. I am Trevor Horn, the Sports Information Director here at Garces Memorial High School. Happy to have you guys along here on GMSN on our Garces Athletics YouTube channel. Here for the second half of this varsity doubleheader, the Garces boys soccer team leading Lindsay 2-0. 30-25 left here in the second half after the girls defeated Lindsay 7-0 behind a historic day for Gabby Guerrero, the junior co-captain. Scores 4 goals for the Rams in the 7-3 victory. Stevie Reynolds, the other junior co-captain, scored 2 goals. Maya Sinclamani and Indiana Chambers both score goals for the Rams in the 7-3 victory. The first victory of the season for the girls after losing to Redwood on the road 2-1 last week. Rams now 1-1 heading into spring break. A lot of action here going on. Garces softball team in a doubleheader with Taft. Softball team won 5-3 and trail 4-3 against Taft after Ari Silva just hit a 2-run homer for Garces. Tomorrow, the swim team is in action against Tulare Western here at home at the Salvucci Aquatic Center starting at 2:30. Baseball team, season opener, 4 o'clock against El Diamante. Both both golf teams in action in Lancaster tomorrow, midday. Richie Hall with a nice look deflection there by Lindsay. Ball back out to midfield. Palmer Bank is there to regain it, hits it back to Highfield, who try to kick it back to midfield. Also in action is softball at Tulare Union. Water polo in action Thursday, against Arroyo Grande. Those 4 games, 2 varsity, 2 JV, will be played at Nipomo High School. Arroyo Grande does not have a pool on their campus. And then baseball will be in action on Friday at El Diamante at 4 o'clock. Friday happens to be the only day this week that there's no action here at Garces after the girls' tennis team opened the season yesterday with a victory over Bakersfield Christian. And both tennis teams will be in action against Redwood on Thursday. The girls here at home at 3 o'clock and the boys on the road at 3 o'clock. And then Saturday, football game right here on GMSN. The Rams hosting St. Francis at La Cañada. Rams 1-0 after defeating Tulare Union last week, 43-6. That game was a 30-0 score at halftime. The Rams came out and Travis Pluggy found Dom D'Amato for 53-yard touchdown. In the second half, Julian Smith scored from 4 yards out as a backup quarterback during a running clock. And Garces victorious. Tulare Union's only score was late in the game. Against the backups for Garces during a running clock. Great opening victory for the football team. Great home opener today for the girls' soccer team. Great news today, our basketball team's got the go-ahead to get back in the gym and begin practicing and competing for this season as the state is starting to open up sports, including indoor sports. All outdoor sports here at Garces Memorial are a go. We're happy to have our fans in attendance. Social distancing, mask mandates. Enjoy seeing our student athletes out competing as the Rams lead 2-0 here. Fletcher Bank with 2 first-half goals. As the Rams looking for a second consecutive shutout. Brady Highfield, the senior, other than a fluke goal at the end of the season opener on the road at Golden West and a 2-1 victory. I mean, he could be looking at his 3rd clean sheet this season. Pitching another shutout here after defeating Redwood 4-0 last week in the home opener against the Rangers. Here, a 2-0 lead over Lindsay. Now with 25:58 left in the second half. Halevi with the ball here. Nice long kick. Goes past the goal. Lindsay will get the ball back. for our principal, Micah Peck, athletic director, Gino LaCava. My name is Trevor Horn. I'm the sports information director here at Garces Memorial High School in Bakersfield, California. Happy to have you guys along here for this varsity soccer doubleheader here at Sam Tobias Field. Brought to you live, thanks to our title sponsor, PAV Solar, right here in Garces Memorial Sportsnet on our Garces Athletic YouTube page. To those watching live, happy to have you here. For those of you watching on replay, also happy to have you here. Excited to be able to present these live contests for those of you that cannot make it to our games because of social distancing purposes, or if there's a travel, or if you're at work, or you got kids at home and you just can't make it. We're happy to provide this extra avenue for you to be able to watch our student athletes compete live here on GMSN. Lindsay with the ball here on the outside. Number 19, Alonzo Romero, looking for a good look. Good defense there by Garces. Rams lead 2-0, 24:05 left here in the second half. Richie Hall is going to be able to throw the ball in here or get a free kick from the 38-yard line. Palmer Bank back there. Palmer's going to take it with the lefty. That's a long boot. Header there by Lindsay's defense. Back to the outside. Remains Garces' possession. Here comes co-ASB director Anton Giovanni for his break. As Noah Alvarez comes in for the Rams. AB with the throw in. Nice touch there by AB. Sails over to the right. Fletcher Bank trying to get the ball. Now Matt Mendoza trying to jockey for position. Ball will stay Garces. An update from softball. Garces ties it up 4-4 after Ellie Wagiuspak with a line drive up the middle. Taft and Garces tied 4-4 in the nightcap of the doubleheader down at our softball complex. Lights are on in the softball complex. Lights are on here in the football stadium. Lights will be on the baseball stadium tomorrow as the Rams will host El Diamante at 4 o'clock. Liam O'Reilly will take the mound. And just for anybody that's asking, kind of like Addie McMurtry is asking here, yes, fans can go to baseball. Fans can go to swimming. Fans can come here to soccer. Fans can go to football. Fans are limited in football to households. But because of social distancing, it's a little bit easier to get soccer fans in here because, as you can see from our sideline over there on Lindsay, there's plenty of room, Lolo. Everybody cares about soccer. We got a wonderful soccer programs here at Garces Memorial. Boys soccer team has won back-to-back Central Section championships. We're happy to have them here. Happy to have you here on GMSN. Happy to have our fans in the stands. Happy to have our student athletes here working tonight. Happy for the Rams to have a chance here to score one more time. Fletcher Bank looking for a hat trick. Ball goes out of bounds. Will remain Garces ball on the corner kick. Happy to have Sophia Elturk here chilling. Addie McMurtry. How you doing, kid? If you guys need your car wash, go see Addie McMurtry. Here she gives great customer service. So do my friends tell me on Sunday morning. Lolo Wimbish here doing her homework. Getting ready for a big swim meet tomorrow at Salvucci Aquatic Center against Tulare Western. Alex Levy on the corner kick. JK. Alex Levy on the corner kick. One more time. Take two, as they say in Hollywood. Good defense there by Lindsay. Kicks it out. Ball back to midfield. Remains in possession, Lindsay. Garces up 2-0. Midway through here, the second half. Nice defense there. Richie Hall gets it out of bounds, kicks it out of bounds. Remember to follow us on all of our social media here on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, at Garces Athletics for all the updates for our Garces Athletics. Lindsay with a nice look, but a nice save there by Brady Highfill. Nothing like your wife telling you while you're on a broadcast, honey, don't worry, I got dinner tonight. It'll be ready when you get home. Love better horn. Ball at midfield. Garces leading 2-0 over Lindsay and this varsity doubleheader here at Sam Tobias Field. Glad to have you guys along here on GMSN on our Garces Athletics YouTube page. 18:33 and counting here in the second half. The Rams looking to go to 3-0 here on this young season with a 2-0 lead over the Lindsay Cardinals. Despite not being able to play many teams here in the county and not be able to go to Fresno County and play any of the track schools, the Rams, and no tournaments this year because of COVID restrictions, the Rams with a very tough schedule thus far against Redwood and Golden West out of Visalia and this Lindsay team here. Very formidable teams. Garces showing that they haven't missed a beat after winning back-to-back Central Section titles. The Rams are back at it again. 2-1 victory over Golden West in the season opener. That final goal for Golden West coming in the final seconds. And then a 4-0 shutout last week. Noel Alvarez gets it to midfield. That one goes a little awry. Tony Melendra is trying to get the ball back for Garces at midfield. He does just that. Gets it back inside. There's Eli Topola. Gets it over to Fletcher Bank. Fletcher goes to his left, finds Noah Alvarez. Noah Alvarez with a kick and just misses right over the top. Great look there by Noah Alvarez, who also plays defensive line for our football team. 17-13 and counting, still a 2-0 lead. Great offensive look there by the Rams. No goal, but it's an offensive output that you like to see. Nice pressure by the Rams. Well-coached team by Hassan Halevi and Robbie Gauk. I'd like to thank Pete Loomy, our esteemed PA announcer here. If you guys see our field on Friday nights or Saturdays during football here on all of our facilities here, if you see Pete Loomy around, give him a big thank you. Give Sal Ochoa a big thank you. They do so much for us here at Garces Memorial, and we appreciate them so much. And we appreciate that defense there by Brady Highfill, who's looking for his second consecutive clean sheet as the Rams are up 2-0 with 16-17 left here in the second half. Eli Topola jockeying for position. Gets a ball into Fletcher Bank. Fletcher already with 2 goals tonight, gets tripped up. No call there. No call. Lindsay gets the ball back. Defense, Palmer Bank. Brady Highfield. Brady with the boot. That did go bye-bye. Brady Highfield just kicks it right over the grandstands. Bye-bye. As Jenny Wagisback walks by after her daughter just had a single up the middle. We found a soccer ball. I think they kicked it over to Dutch Brothers. While you're over there retrieving it, can somebody get me a black coffee? Thank you very much. Fletcher Bank with the ball. Spin move. Eli Topola. Topola back to Bank. Bank back to the middle. Left foot back to Topola. Topola looking for Halevi. Topola inside. Oh, great look there by sophomore Matt Mendoza. Right place, right time, just a little bit off. But what a great look by Topola to find Mendoza. Just a little bit off there. But that's the kind of offensive pressure that you want this team to be able to see as Gino Anton Giovanni getting back in the game, replacing Noel Alvarez here. Rams still lead 2-0. 15 and counting here in the second half. Mendoza one more time. Lindsay gets the ball back into possession. Free kick. Eli Topola over to Anton Giovanni. Back to Topola. Topola to Fletcher Bank. Bank downfield. Looks for Halevi. Good defense there by Lindsay, but Halevi keeps the ball in bounds here on the right side. Gets the ball inside the box. Fletcher Bank with the left footer. Nice defense there. Ball goes back out of bounds. Lindsay possession. Hold on now, ladies and gentlemen. AB with the ball. Double teamed. Whistle. AB will get a free kick from the 35. If you saw what he did Friday night, you know he can kick it from the 35 past the uprights. AB is going to step off. He's going to step off, Lolo. Let's step off. Step off. Off the lefty, header there by Topola. Just misses. Halevi's inside. Nice defense there by the goalkeeper. Mendoza still jockeying for position. Anton Giovanni, and it looks like a yellow card against the Rams. And appears Gino Anton Giovanni will be asked to leave the field for just a moment. Apologies to our ASB co-director, who was Matthew Mendoza with the yellow card, so he'll step off for just a moment as we see Ryan Hamblin making his place back in. Mendoza steps up, gets a high five from both head coaches, gets a little pat on the back from Coach Gauk. As the Rams still continue to lead 2-0 here, 12:26 and counting. Another solid performance by the Rams. Defensively, goalkeeper Brady Highfill looking for a second consecutive clean sheet as the Rams lead 2-0. Fletcher Bank with both goals here in the first half. Rams defense really keeping Lindsay's offense at bay. Eli Topola looks inside, doesn't get it. Lindsay with the ball. It's Alonzo Romero. Double team there. Ball goes out of bounds. Good defense by Topola and Hall. Back inside, number 7, Chris Macias looking for a low position. But the ball goes back to Garces. 11:30 and counting here in the second half. With the softball team tied 4-4 with Taft here in the nightcap of that doubleheader down at Bennett Field. After the Rams won the first game 5-3, girls soccer team defeating Lindsay 7-3 behind. Historic 4-goal performance by Gabby Guerrero. And the boys soccer team here now still up 2-0 against Lindsay. We're looking for a double header, double dip. 4 wins tonight for Garces here at home under the lights. Could it happen? Lolo says yes. Pete, Sophia, can we get 4 wins tonight between softball and soccer? Yeah, everybody's looking for those 4 wins tonight. Like I said, softball's tied in the 4th inning with Taft down at the bottom of the hill, Bennett Field. Boys soccer here up 2-0, 10:22 and counting. Penalty kick coming here for Alex Alivi, defending B varsity player of the year. Already with 3 goals here on the young season. Nice shot, sails just over the goal. Remains 2-0 Garces. 10:02 and counting. Zach Price in the house. Wayne Topola in the house. How you doing, sir? Lindsay with the ball at midfield. Emiliano Corona with the ball. Gets it over Jorge Quintana. Lindsay with another shot. Another diving save. I like repeating myself. Another diving save by Brady Highfill. Dude's automatic back there. 6'6" senior headed to Westmont College next year to play soccer, get an education, eat some shrimp tacos, and probably surf. I'm good with all of those things. A solid education, private college, top-notch soccer program to play for, great food. If you guys ever been to the Pier, Santa Barbara, oh, if you guys like oysters, Rockefeller, no place better. Then, of course, the surf. Santa Barbara Shellfish Company is the jam. Football team will likely be playing at Bishop Diego at Santa Barbara Community College over Labor Day weekend in the fall. I know I'll be. Eating some fish, watching some football. But before that happens, we're going to watch some football this Saturday as the Rams host St. Francis at La Cañada, 5 o'clock, right here on GMSN Live with Vance Palm and Matt Alvarez on the call. I'm aware that it says first half on the bottom of the scoreboard, having a little technical difficulties with our software. It is the second half here. There is 7:45 left here to go. The Rams still lead 2-0. As you can see, ball don't lie. It's 2-0 with 7:35 left here. Having a little technical difficulty with our software, so I haven't been able to update the scoreboard. It is still 2-0. Garces. Alrighty, Rams with the ball. Fletcher Banker at midfield. Ooh, nice look there to Eli Topley. He's got a little head of steam, but the ball goes out of bounds. Will remain Garces' possession, but that was a good look there with him and Matt Mendoza there. And then you had Antel and Giovanni coming up, and Halevi back on the left side coming up. It was looking like it was going to be a good offense possession. Excuse me. So Topley will throw the ball in here. 6:39 in county. 2-0 lead for Garces over Lindsay. Rams looking to go 3-0 heading into spring break. Top low. Ooh, nice look over to the right side over to Mendoza. Mendoza's got the ball. He's on the right side. Gets it back outside. Richie Hall back over to Eli Topola. Topola gets the ball taken away from Lindsay with the ball right back. Softball update going into the top of the 6th. All tied up, Garces and Taft, 4-4. Gino Anton Giovanni tries to go behind the back to no avail. Great look, great defense there by Lindsay's goalkeeper, Lino Manzo. Still 2-0 Garces. Ball goes all the way down to Brady Highfield. Easy pickup there for him. Gets the ball over to the left side. Back out to midfield for the Rams. We got 5:37 and counting. Rams up 2-0 here on Lindsay. A very formidable Lindsay team. 3 great matches so far here in this early season for Garces, with a 2-1 victory on the road over Golden West last week at home, a 4-0 victory over Redwood, and now a 2-0 lead here over Lindsay. Rams want to go into spring break with a head of steam and a 3-0 record. They're 5-11 and counting from doing just that. Happy to have you guys here on Garces Memorial Sportsnet. I'm Sports Information Director Trevor Horn. Garces on defense here. Lindsay with a nice look. No good. Ball sails. Garces continues to lead 2-0 over Lindsay. So like I said yesterday, girls tennis team victorious over Bakersfield Christian. Tonight, softball won their first game against Taft 5-3. They're tied 4-4 heading into the 6th in the doubleheader. Girls soccer team victorious today. 7-3, Gabby Guerrero with 4 goals for the Rams. Boys soccer here up 2-0. 5 minutes left here in the second half. Tomorrow, swim team here at the Salvucci Aquatic Center against Tulare Western. Baseball with their home opener against El Diamante at 4 o'clock. Golf teams on the road in Lancaster tomorrow. On Thursday, softball on the road at Tulare Western. Water polo on the road taking on Arroyo Grande. Those 4 games will be played at Napomo High School. Also on Thursday, boys and girls tennis taking on Redwood. Girls will be at home. Boys at Redwood. Both of those start at 3 o'clock. Friday, baseball at El Diamante, the first day this week without a contest here at Garces Memorial. Happy to have 5 days of contests here heading into spring break, and we'll cap off the week with football taking on St. Francis at 5 o'clock. Live right here on Garces Memorial Sportsnet. The Venerable Vance Palm with his first broadcast on GMSM with Matt Alvarez. Nice throw in there for Lindsay, but an even better defense for Garces. Lindsay still with the ball, but there's Fletcher Bank jockeying with a couple Lindsay players. Gino Anton Giovanni with the ball at midfield. Finds Eli Topola. Fletcher Bank out in the front. He's fancy with his left. Can he do it again? Gets the ball back out. Pulls it out of the box. Offense reconfigures. Alivi with the ball. Nice look coming up off the left side. Nice defense there. Gets it inside. Ball goes outside to Mendoza. Mendoza gets a little jockey. Fletcher Bank with the ball back. He's got a look. Lindsay gets the ball back there. Nice defense there by Jorge Quintana. Rams trying to hold on to the shutout here. 2:15 and counting, almost into extra time here. Fletcher Bank with the ball at midfield. Head of steam here. Nice look. Ball sails. Is there a kick? Let's see what the call is from the ref. Was an open field look for Bank, and he was tripped up. Alex Alivi here from the 30 on the penalty kick. 3rd penalty kick tonight for Levy. This one trying to set up a play. Good defense there by Lindsay. Ball goes back out to midfield. Scoreboard not updated for you guys. A little software issues here. So just to let you know, it is the second half. The Rams still lead 2-0. We're in extra time here in the second half of this varsity doubleheader. Happy to have you guys along. Rams get the ball over midfield here in extra time, still leading 2-0. Brady Highfield at goalkeeper, trying to pitch his second clean sheet. Fletcher Bank with 2 first-half goals. And not too certain about that call there, ladies and gentlemen. But the Rams remain in the lead, 2-0. As the time wanes here, ball gets picked up by Halevi, and he's got a head of steam. Anton Giovanni there. Ball goes past Topola. Picked up by Seabass, goes back. I believe that was Seabass, sorry. Might have been AB on that one. Back to Highfield. Highfield's going to kick it back out to midfield. Rams still pitching a shutout here, 2-0. Extra time over Lindsay. Mendoza. Call there. Lolo's out of here. Good luck tomorrow against Tulare Union. Go get another automatic qualifying time there, kiddo. All righty, Lindsay with the ball here. Great defense there by Richie Hall. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Garces Rams now 3-0 on this young season, heading into spring break after a 2-0 victory over the Lindsay Cardinals. Fletcher Bank, 2 goals in the first half. Alex Levy, 2 assists. Palmer Bank pitching his second consecutive clean sheet. Rams are now 3-0 heading into spring break. Happy to see a varsity doubleheader victory. 7-3 victory for the girls behind Gabby Guerrero's 4 goals. Stevie Reynolds with 2 goals. Maya Cinquamani, Indiana Chambers with a goal. Boys victorious here, 2-0. Both games over Lindsay. Gotta love it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to Garces Memorial Sportsnet live here on our Garces Athletics YouTube page. I'm Sports Information Director Trevor Horn. Happy to have you along. You guys have yourselves a wonderful evening. We'll see you back here Saturday. Football team taking on St. Francis from La Cañada. Congratulations to the boys soccer team on their victory, now 3-0 on the young season. Vance Palm and Matt Alvarez on the call Saturday night. Pregame show, 4:30. Kickoff at 5 o'clock. Glad to have you guys along. Be well. God bless.